So I haven't read the book, so I'm not like up on, everything, how it went down and everything like that. So, I mean, just to kind of jump right into it, right to the end. I mean, yeah, I was shocked when they killed off Jacaerys. I completely just kind of, it's just one of those classic Game of Thrones deaths that kind of just catches you off guard. Um, even when the first arrow hits, you're like, oh shit. But I'm still not thinking like, oh, he's gonna die. I'm like, oh, okay, hit him in the shoulder. He's good. Slow turn, second arrow, right in the chest. But I'm still like, shake that off. You're good. That third arrow hits him right in the neck, and I'm just like, kind of just classic Game of Thrones stunned that they killed off, you know, a semi big character, I guess, the heir to the throne, as he was. Um, so yeah, shocked. It was, but beautifully done though, for sure. Um, kind of work. Let me work backwards, I guess. It was all good that Reyna, claimed sheep stealer and everything like that. But why in the absolute seven hells did you fly that wild dragon into battle without having trained a little bit? Like, it makes no sense. It gives hero ball. You know what I mean? Like, uh, just makes no sense. She literally kind of just she pretty much got her cousin slash um, her sister's fiance like killed. That's pretty much what she did. She tried to take things into her own hands and it didn't work out, and she got somebody killed. On top of that, she got the heir to the throne killed. On top of that, her cousin. On top of that, her sister's fiance. Um, so like, man, just so many layers to that. And on top of that, she's supposed to be looking after the queen's kids. So imagine Reyna flying back to Dragonstone, talking about, oh, hey, Queen, look, I got us another dragon. Yeah, but I also kind of got your son and heir killed. Oh, and I abandoned your other kids. I abandoned your three other your three small children. Oh yeah, I abandoned them to go get your oldest son killed. Like, I'm so scared what's gonna happen to Reyna when she has to face Rhaenyra. Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy type of thing. Um, the fight on the water, that was crazy. That was amazing. The fight in the gullet. Um, yeah. What else happened? Um, so I'm really working backwards now. I'm going all the way back to Aemon kissing his mom. Like, so first of all, apparently that didn't happen in the book, so that was off script a little bit. Um, for the TV show. Um, and somehow it just, even though it's not canon, it somehow made sense. Like, these Targaryens are weird, so it just makes sense that he would want to kiss his own mother. Keep the bloodline strong, I guess. Um, so it
She's
kind of
hot
looks
though.
like Allison's,
That's the brunette,
huh?
right? That's the redhead.
Allison? Yeah, the redhead, yeah.
Yeah.
His mom, yeah.
She's like the same age as
Queen.
them. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, why is she like 5 years older than them and she's the mom?
Right. Well, time jumps. What can you do? But I mean, you got to think, I guess, you got to factor in like this is like old timey. So when she married when she married Viserys, she was probably, damn, I just looked it up too. I think she was like 16, 17. So yeah, she's not, obviously she's not going to be that much older. Obviously not 5 years, but
They look the same age
you
though.
know, you think so?
Yeah. I mean,
No, I don't know. I don't think they do.
last season they did. I thought.
Really? Hmm.
I was like, what the hell? Why would they cast her to be a mom? Whose idea was that?
Well, she's a fantastic actress. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Um, yeah. And then Rhaenyra been locked in her chambers by her own Queen's Guard. So I watched the like the post show how they break down the episode, and it was basically like she was like kind of killing off like the way she was, um, and it feels like moving forward she's gonna be kind of moving different. Pretty much, pretty much the way that she slapped that dude the one time. Man, so I actually I binged season 1 and 2. I don't know if she did it this episode. I don't think so. I think it was actually in season 1. Now I'm thinking about it, but she slapped one of the dudes in her council, and she's like, it's my fault. I for not making sure that you're like properly afraid of me. But pretty much stop talking to me like we're equals. We're not. I'm the queen. You're my counsel. Bitch, act like it. So it feels like she's gonna start moving more like that, like putting these bitches in their place type shit. So I'm here for it. I love a strong, independent woman. Fuck these men. I'm a card carrying feminist. So
Okay. Well,
slap these men, put them in their place, girl. You can do your thing. She's the queen.
all right,
These
well,
fools need to fall in line.